Hello and welcome. As a hotel AI expert with extensive experience in modern hospitality, I'm really pleased to welcome all of you, the students of Europe Hotel School, to this online learning journey. We're about to dive into the future of our industry. And if you're getting ready for a career in hospitality, what we're about to cover is absolutely crucial. Today, we're going to explore how AI is completely revolutionizing hotel finance, and more importantly, how it's going to support your own professional growth. Now, take a look at this quote. You might think 2026 is still a ways off. But believe me, this isn't some far-off prediction. It's the reality that's happening right now, as we speak. We're going to unpack how artificial intelligence has gone from being just another tool in the finance department to becoming the very engine that fuses daily accounting with high-level business strategy. So let's get into it. It really wasn't that long ago that the hotel's back office was, well, exactly that. A room piled high with paperwork where people were manually punching in numbers. It was slow, tedious, and honestly super prone to error. The reports you got were often weeks behind what was actually happening. But today, that has been completely transformed. What used to be a back office is now a strategic command center. It's a financial intelligence engine that gives us real-time insights, allowing for a kind of strategic agility that was just impossible before. So how on earth did we get here? First up, let's take a closer look at what this new engine really is and how it actually functions as the heart of a hotel's financial world. Okay, the best way to think about AI in this context is as the new connective tissue of the hotel. I mean, just think about a modern hotel, right? You've got so many different ways money comes in: rooms, the restaurants, the spa, big events. In the past, all of these are kind of stuck in their own little silos. AI completely changes that. It stitches all these separate streams together into one single intelligent system. This not only slashes human error, but gives us a level of financial clarity we could only have dreamed of just a few years ago. All right, so that's the big idea. But now let's see how this actually works in the real world by looking at some of the specific platforms that are leading this transformation. We'll kick things off with the automation powerhouses. These are the tools designed from the ground up to just eliminate manual work and speed everything up. First on our list is Sage Intacct. Now, this platform is a huge leap forward. It uses its own specialized financial intelligence agents to take on those really labor-intensive tasks that used to eat up a controller's entire day. So what makes it so special? Well, what's really fascinating here is the conversational AI. Seriously, instead of spending hours building complex reports, finance teams can now just ask questions in plain English. You could literally type, "What was our food and beverage profitability last quarter?" And boom, you get an instant answer. When you combine that with its ability to handle really complex reconciliations for big hotel groups, you can see why it's so incredibly powerful. Next up, we've got NetSuite. This is a cloud-based system that's all about one thing: pure acceleration. Its whole purpose is to streamline the most complex operations in hospitality, and it especially targets one of the most dreaded processes in all of finance. I'm talking about the month-end close. And this slide right here says it all. The impact is just staggering. Using a feature they call the Intelligent Close Manager, NetSuite can take a process that historically took a full week, sometimes even longer, and shrink it down to just a couple of hours. I mean, think about that. That is an absolute game changer for any financial team. But here's the thing, NetSuite doesn't just do things faster, it does them smarter. It actually uses generative AI to provide narrative insights. So it doesn't just throw numbers at you, it gives you a written summary that explains the why behind the hotel's performance. And that, right there, is crucial for making truly informed decisions. Okay, so we've seen pure automation, but the next level in this evolution is all about deep integration. Let's shift gears and look at platforms that don't just manage the money, but actually unify finance with the entire hotel tech ecosystem. The goal here is to create a single, undisputed source of truth. And here we have two of the heavyweights. On one hand, for hotels already deep in the Microsoft world, you've got Dynamics 365. It uses Copilot to manage accounts with just incredible accuracy. Then, for the world's largest hotel chains, many of which are running on the Opera PMS, Oracle offers something called Agentic AI. Now, the best way to think of these are like autonomous virtual employees. They can orchestrate incredibly complex jobs, like managing global taxes, with very little human supervision. So, with all this powerful technology, what does it actually mean for you, the future professionals in this industry? Well, the single most important thing to take away from all this is that your role is changing, fundamentally. This journey from clerk to advisor is a direct result of AI. Let's walk through it. First, AI automates all those mundane, repetitive tasks. This naturally cuts down on data entry errors. And the result of that? You reclaim your most valuable asset, your time. And all that reclaimed time gets reinvested where it truly, truly matters, advising on high-level hotel strategy. So please get this one crucial point. AI is not here to replace you. It's here to elevate you. It's the tool that empowers you to move beyond being just a data clerk and to become a strategic advisor who is actively steering the financial destiny of the hotel. All right, so when you put all of these pieces together, you've got the automation, the integration, and these new strategic roles, it all adds up to a completely new industry standard. And that new standard has a name: high-performance finance. And let me be clear, this is not just some buzzword or a fancy option for a few elite hotels. In today's competitive world, integrating AI into your accounting isn't an option, it's the foundation. It is the new benchmark for success. And ultimately, this is why it all matters so much. High-performance finance, it just removes all the friction of those old manual processes. It lifts what I like to call the fog of delayed reporting, so you can actually see what's happening now. It gives you back the time you need to focus on strategy, which in turn builds a more resilient, more agile, and ultimately a more profitable business. It's all about taking back control and truly mastering your hotel's financial future. So, I'll leave you with this question to think about as you continue your studies. The technology's here, and trust me, it's mastering the numbers with more and more sophistication every single day. The real challenge for you and the incredible opportunity for your careers is to use that power to master the art of hotel strategy.